Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our podcast, A Million Little Perspective,
What's up?
episode 3. This episode's called Save the Date. A Million Little Things, episode 3, Save the Date. And before I get started on the episode, I want to clarify some stuff that I said in the last episode when I mentioned that Theo was 5 years old. I was mistaken. He is 9. I'm sorry. He looks very young, and I sometimes get confused with age and younger people. Danny is in middle school. That I didn't lie, so don't worry. Theo's age is the only thing that I got confused on. Yeah. So episode 3 of A Million Little Things. Save the Date. Written by DJ Nash and David Marshall Grant. So,
DJ.
yes, and
Is there an episode he doesn't write? Or does
yeah.
he write every episode?
No, he doesn't write in every episode. It's just the first 3 episodes that he writes, and then he writes the crucial episodes like the mid-season finale, the finale, and key episodes, I guess. It's directed by Richard J. Lewis. Yeah, this episode's really got a lot to have, I guess. This episode's Gary's birthday. John always plans everyone's birthday, so I guess before John died, he set up this huge thing, and everyone had a phone notification, and when they woke up, all 3 boys, John, Eddie, Rome, Gary, they all got this notification saying it's Gary's birthday. So Eddie and Rome would do anything that any good best friend would do, which is to celebrate them by surprising him, or basically putting decorations all around Gary's house, and happy birthday comes. Gary doesn't like birthdays as much. So he's like in despair when both Eddie and Rome just walks from the street singing happy birthday in front of Gary's house. Gary's really shocked, and then a limo arrives. John's birthday surprise for Gary's this year was a Bruins game, or playing with the Bruins team, which is something true friendship would do. Nothing no one's gonna, not that many people would do that kind of a big birthday. But Eddie and Gary is at the beginning reluctant to do the birthday because John isn't here, and they don't feel like it's right to celebrate, to do the thing that John created without him. But when they find out it's Bruins convention of sort, they walk into the limo and start driving, which is the first part of the episode, which it's short, but it's crucial because we get to see character, like everyone cares for one another, even in the birthdays, which should be for most people, unless they don't have friends. Then I'm sorry, but that's not yeah. What was your birthday or favorite birthday party, Adam? Your birthday, not mine or other people's.
Barely have any. When I do invite people, no one comes over.
I remember
So
you
I
got
just sat
kidnapped
down
last
and I
year for your birthday.
yeah, I did. I got kidnapped and I had to
Yeah,
try this. Yeah, that was cool.
yeah. Um, then the
If
big
I could choose, I'd have every single birthday at a zoo.
right with the monkeys.
Yes,
Right, yeah, of
celebrate it
course.
with my ancestors.
Yep, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Then the next part of the episode, or like the most premise of the episode, it's um it's this big secret with the affair being revealed.
Oh, wait, they reveal it?
Yeah, they do,
Oh
but they
no.
reveal it in such a great way, in my opinion. So Eddie, before going to the Bruins con, has to head home to grab his hockey stick that he bought for Theo, so that he can get it signed, basically.
Mm-hmm.
But when he walks into the house, Catherine sees this text or on her, basically, um, Catherine, sees these messages, um, you know, that
Mm-hmm.
um, does say Eddie is having this affair, and it's
Nice.
only Catherine and Eddie at this moment. So they have this uh showdown, I guess, of you know Catherine breaks down and Eddie tries to explain everything, but since Rome and Gary's wondering like why it's taking so long for Eddie to get back into the car. Gary comes into the house and he overhears the conversation, and
Oh no.
yeah, Gary is disgusted with the idea because Gary is like a sister to Delilah, basically. So he's the closest to Delilah other than John, uh, in family wise. Basically. So Gary is distraught, and which does lead to Gary telling Rome. Rome is the most more uh uh he's he's more logical at this moment, like you know Rome is trying to talk Gary out of doing something stupid, like calling Regina and other the members of the group, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And before they could do that, the Gary and Rome drives away without Eddie in the car.
What?
Yeah, I know it's not a nice move to do. While
Um,
and Gary and um Gary and Rome just goes to the Bruins fan con, where extra extravaganza by themselves, and Eddie just is trying to is heading to the Bruins fan uh by riding the bus, but meanwhile he's trying to call Delilah, telling that um they that the boys know, and
mm,
but the text the but before Delilah could explain to her friends, basically Allison, Regina, and the assistant, um Gary gets to them first, fracturing the group's dynamics from its core. Basically,
right.
it's deepening. It's like this.
I mean, it's kind of the ultimate betrayal, huh?
Exactly. I'm glad that they didn't hold the reveal of the affair too long, because you don't you like you wouldn't want the affair to be gone a secret for an entire season. That's just not right, because there's this it feels like there's a tension which needs to break to have the show continue, basically.
Right.
And so I'm glad that they revealed the secret in like episode 3, which is like for nice for the dynamic, I guess. Uh, and then, well, we head back. We had to Gary, Rome, and Eddie, because Eddie has by now arrived at the Bruins fan con and wearing the hockey gears, playing hockey. But there's this conflict between Gary and Eddie that you can see it like clearly. Gary's really pissed. Eddie's trying to talk to Gary, like trying to explain his situation, etc., etc. And they have a fight in the ice ring in front of their favorite athlete, Gary, Bruins fans athlete, which isn't a
So
good
they have an
picture.
actual fight.
Yeah, Gary. I think. Yeah, they do. It's
Mm.
not a good picture to have when for
And your idol's right there.
in front of your idols. They
Mhm.
wouldn't. It really doesn't happen as much. So but the Bruins fan guy does try to talk some sense into him. You're such great friends. Get it together. He tries to put the three boys together, which does work in the end. But before that, Catherine's waiting in front of Delilah's house.
Oh.
Yes, the confrontation of the wife and the yeah,
The epic showdown.
exactly. Delilah and Catherine talks in the car, and both of them are crying and humiliated at the same time because of everyone knows the affair by now. Like everyone in the group knows the affair by now. So there's this tension of like humiliation between them, which is relatable for both of them, but at the same time it's the different kind of humiliation for both of them. One is Catherine's humiliated that Eddie's having an affair. Meanwhile Delilah's um humiliated because everyone in the group knows before she could explain her situation. And then we head back to the boys playing hockey, and instead of the boys fighting and doing some stupid stuff, and they try to reconcile by remembering John, because this is the stadium that they've watched the Bruins game for months, for years, and they remember John being at the same seat, and they get it together, allowing them to score a point. And Gary does try to Gary does say, I still don't forgive you, but he understands why he did why Eddie did what he did, and he leaves. And then Eddie has to basically call Delilah because of this reveal, which is this huge thing that don't want to that should be handled really quickly. So Eddie and Delilah does talk about what's next, because Eddie's relationship with the boys is somewhat fractured, and Delilah's relationship with Regina is also fractured because of Delilah keeping a secret from her. She feels kind of betrayed that Regina wouldn't be in this confidant of her. So basically, you know the group has fractured into an enormous void, I guess, of sort, which is understandable. And then we end the episode with two scenes actually. Eddie and Catherine once again talking, basically, Catherine wants Eddie out, handing her, you know, her, handing him a blanket. Don't come into the room, basically, kind of stuff.
Mhm.
And then Gary really pissed at the fact that Delilah and Eddie had an affair. Gary decides to come over to Delilah's house, because Gary does understand Delilah more than the other guys because, Gary is so close to her. He delivered the news that John was dead, and Gary tried to be there for her more than the other guys of sort. So
Mhm.
um does Gary talks to Delilah saying, why didn't you tell me, etc., etc. And then by the in the end of the episode, uh, Delilah has prepared the cake as usual, apparently, and Gary blows the candle, and the episode goes to the credits, basically. So
Ooh,
you know,
unresolved.
unresolved tension between the three people. Well, unresolved tension between the group is the key fix for the next episode, where everyone tries to understand and come together in the next episode, which is they I'm glad that they didn't keep this tension for like 5 to 6 episodes, because that just hurts the show itself. The show is about friendship and um this family. Family doesn't have to be the people that gave birth to you, but the family also does mean the people around you, the friends you have. So
Mhm.
it's good that they resolved it early on in the season. um but more secrets are to be revealed as the seasons continue and as new seasons goes on, I guess. Yeah, this one wasn't as this one was more central to the secrets revealed more than everyone's problems, which
Right.
was nice for a change in an overwhelming show like A Million Little Things, I guess. But yeah, it's a great show.
Makes me want to watch it, but I can't.
Yes, you
Just playing with
cannot.
all these books in Zoom. But yeah, it sounds good.
Yeah,
Also, I'm very excited for an episode where DJ Nash doesn't write.
that's next episode. So um, you will get your wish soon. Um, thank you for watching or listening, I
Thank
guess.
you.
Uh, um, this was A Million Little Perspective. And we'll see you next time for further episodes. And yeah, thank you.
Thank you.